Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm Tanelia. In today's video, we're going to be showcasing a new palette from Nomad Cosmetics. First of all, I don't know what it's like in your part of the world, but here in Memphis, we are currently snowed in. It is 9 degrees outside, so it is really cold. Yesterday on Martin Luther King Day, the 15th, we had like 8 inches of snow, which doesn't happen very often for Memphis, but every now and then that does happen. And so yeah, we are currently snowed in. My husband and I, we are both rideshare drivers, so of course when the weather's like this, we don't work, we stay home, we keep our butts inside. The kids are currently out of school, so we're just kind of like enjoying some family time. Today is also my son's birthday, January 16th. He is officially 11 years old, so the baby in the family will be going to middle school soon. I mean, everybody, all the kids are just growing up so fast. But yeah, we will be celebrating his birthday today. And I thought, you know what? What better time to showcase this palette than on a day that we are currently snowed in. So yeah, we're going to be talking about this new palette. This is the New Zealand Stargazing palette. If you are unfamiliar with Nomad, all of their palettes are themed for specific destinations. So it can be a country, it can be a city, it can be a festival. There's a palette that's completely themed after the different national parks, across the US. So yes, all kinds of destinations all across the world. And this one is specifically focused on the stargazing in New Zealand. And this packaging is just so freaking beautiful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the information on the back of this little card. All of the palettes come with this card. On the back of the card is information about the palette, the theming of the palette, the formula, and there's usually, with each palette, I have not seen one where there wasn't, there's usually a cause, an organization that Nomad has teamed up with, has partnered with, that part of the proceeds from the palette will go to. So I'm going to read the back of the card, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to show you some of the close-ups, some of the swatches and everything of the palettes. You guys can get a nice close-up look of everything. There are 15 shades in this palette. This is a 15-pan palette. 9 of them are mattes, 6 of them are multi-chromes, and you guys, when I swatch this palette, wow. So let me go on ahead and read you the information so you'll know all about this beautiful palette. The destination. Looking up at the New Zealand night sky, millions of stars, planets, and other heavenly bodies come to life as night deepens and true darkness closes in. Stargazing on this breathtaking island country with outer-worldly landscapes is a transcendent and humbling experience. Surrounded by the radiant southern lights and spiraling Milky Way and the infinite cosmos, you feel a part of the greater universe and realize we are all made of star stuff. The palette. Dark and dazzling, a color story of depth and lightness with deep space shades of blue, black, and purple surrounding illuminating celestial hues and colorful southern lights. 9 stellar mattes and 6 twinkling multichromes inspired by the Take Your Breath Away Stargazing in New Zealand. The cause. We are proud to support Dark Sky International that works to restore the nighttime environment and protect habitats from light pollution. The palette will be launching today, January 16th. I'm pretty sure by the time this video goes live, the palette will have already launched, but that's fine because it's not limited edition. It will be available for at least a year. The palette retails for $59 and a little bit of shipping information for those of you living in the EU. It says, anyone shipping to a European Union address, we're still working hard to make shipping to you from inside the EU happen by Tuesday. We will make an announcement on Monday in our stories and highlights, so make sure that you go to the Nomad page, check their stories, check their highlights, and you should have all the information there that will let you know if they've been able to make shipping happen for those of you that live in the EU. I know that's something they've been working on for a while, so that'd be amazing if they were able to do that. As far as the formula, we did talk a little bit about that with the information in the back of the card, but their palettes are always clean. No parabens, phthalates, mineral oil, talc, or gluten. Vegan, Peta-Certified, and cruelty-free. So that's all those things are amazing. The formula is infused in Manuka Oil for smooth and crease-proof wear. All right, so now that we have talked about the information about the destination for the palette, the formula, and all that, let's go ahead and jump into putting together a look. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids right quick using my ColourPop Party Proof eyeshadow primer in Caramel. I think I want to do something a little bit different than what I usually would go for. I think I'm going to start with this color up here in the corner. That shade is called A Rocky Mackenzie, and I think I'm going to blend that out with the Cosmos. And as far as the shimmers, what I'm thinking about right now is this one right here. That shade is Jewel Box, and I might take that going into, I think that says Magellanic cloud. So yeah, that is kind of what I'm thinking of right now. So let's start with this shade on the outer corner, and then we're going to slowly blend it out with this one. That is such a gorgeous pigmented purple. I tell you, man, the matte formula from Nomad, it never fails. Look at that. That is stunning. I did realize I forgot to mention, and I always do this, I do have a code with Nomad. It is non-affiliated, so I do not make a commission from it. But if you use it, it will save you 10%. I will drop it over here on the screen. It's just my first name followed by the number 10, so Tanoya 10. Once again, it'll save you 10% on anything on the website, non-affiliated. So I don't make a commission, but it will save you a little bit of money if you choose to use it. I always forget to mention that. But yeah, I am loving how this is blending out. It's super pigmented, but it's not like, the formula is not like hard to blend out, if that makes any sense. We're just going to focus this purple on the outer corner. I'm using the detailed little blending brush, kind of crease brush here from Beauty Bay. This is my favorite brush. It works excellent for hooded eyes, but they don't have it individually, which makes me sad. If they did, I would have 10 of these because it is amazing. Yeah, that is blending out beautifully. So far, so good. We love a gorgeous jewel toned purple. I have a little bit of the Cosmos. This is my crease brush, kind of a pointed crease brush from Real Techniques. It is just perfect for, like, if you have hooded eyelids, you have smaller eye space, this is perfect for just getting in that crease. And it really helps to carve. So we're just going to kind of use that to blend the purple into the crease. And that so far is blending beautifully. So far, I have to say the mattes are performing really well. So I'm happy about that. I finally put up my Valentine's Day heart lights. They're on right now, but it's hard to see with the rest of the lighting that's in the room. Yeah, everything is finally all ready for Valentine's Day, even though we have about a month until Valentine's Day is actually going to be here. It's like my third favorite holiday, so I do like to celebrate it all through January as well. I am really loving the way that this look is coming together so far. Moving into the shimmers, I'm going to apply a little bit of my base booster from BH Cosmetics. It's just a glitter shimmer glue, and I'm going to use this flat brush from Profusion. My family got me a bunch of makeup brushes for Christmas, and my youngest got me a set of these little Profusion brushes. So far, I've been liking them. So I'm going to take just a little bit and just kind of lay it all over the lid where I want my shimmers to go. I like to use a glitter base because it just really helps to get the shadows to just really pop. It really helps them to be a little bit more shiny and a little bit more long wearing on the eyelid. Although Nomad shimmers are pretty long wearing for me, just in general. All right, so let's take some Jewel Box here. This is kind of a shifty, like orange to green to gold. Oh, just freaking stunning. And I'm going to take it on the same brush. Let's start applying. Let's see. I did show this shade in the swatches, but I do want to go ahead and swatch it just to kind of show you guys the shift, because you're not really seeing it like on the eyelid. It's really hard to get that shift to show up on camera. You see that? It's like a gold, has green. There's a little bit of like coral in the middle there. Oh my god, it is so freaking stunning. I'm going to take a little bit of Melogenic Clouds, I believe that's how you say that, and we're just going to throw that in the inner corner. Ooh, that is gorgeous. That is beautiful. What I am going to do though, because this shade looks like it's very similar to this shade on the eyelid, I'm going to go ahead and go into Aurora Australis. This shade right here, just kind of lay that on the top, just to add a little bit more brightness and a little bit more contrast. So yeah, there we go. Oh, ooh, that is gorgeous. Man, Nomad did a really good job with their multi-chromes with this palette. That is so pretty. Wow. Finish this off. I'm going to go back in with a little bit more Cosmos. I just want to kind of blend the top part out just a little bit. So just kind of like add a little bit more in the top around the brow bone. Like that. Wow, that's like a little way more like lavender purple on camera than it's looking in person. I'm using another one of those Profusion brushes to blend it out. But yeah, That is what I'm going for. All right, so I'm going to finish this look off camera, and then we'll come back and see everything put together, and then I'll give you kind of my final first impression thoughts on the palette. I will be doing 2 more looks and hopefully something for my short form content as well. But for now, when we come back, I'm just going to give you like my first impression thoughts, what I'm thinking about the palette as of right now. Let me give you guys my details real quick. On my eyes, for my waterline, I'm using one of the new ColourPop cream gel liners. This was actually part of the second Sailor Moon collection. The shade is a Zabu Juban. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. And for my wing, I'm just using the NYX Epic Ink liner in black. My lashes are from Pro Beauty. These are the Noir 3D faux mink lashes. It's a gorgeous flare. I freaking love these. I actually got these from TJ Maxx. My lips are a combination of the Beauty Bay pencil in Heart and the ColourPop Blur lipstick in 21 Questions. This is just one of my absolute favorite, just rich, muted or deep, rich pink shades. I love this one. Now let's get to talking about this palette. You guys, I am freaking in love. It is so pretty. Nomad knocked this one out of the park. This is such a gorgeous launch to start off the 2024 palette season. The mattes blended beautifully. Even this rich purple, sometimes purples can be hard to formulate, harder to blend out. This one blended out beautifully. It is absolutely gorgeous. All of the multi-chromes that are used, oh my word, they are shiny, they are wet looking, they are shifty. It's hard to like get the shift on camera, on the eyelid, but as you could see from the swatches earlier in the video, they are stunning. And you guys, I have to say, I am really, really loving everything about this palette. Sometimes when you have a palette, there may be something about it that you're just kind of about, but so far, I don't have any complaints. I think this palette is absolutely gorgeous. I am looking forward to putting together some more looks for you guys, but that is going to be it. Once again, the palette will be launching today, January 16th. It should have already launched by the time you guys are seeing the palette. Retails for $59. And I do have a code, Tanelia10, that will save you 10%. Non-affiliate, but it will save you a little bit of money if you guys choose to use it. And that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help with getting my videos into recommendations. If you're new to the channel and you are not already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider joining my little family and hitting subscribe. Make sure you tap the bell so you don't miss a thing. And you can also follow me on my other socials. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.